Right now, more than 12 million Filipinos are working abroad. Most of them are safe and doing well. But looking at what's happening this year, in 2026, thousands have faced painful setbacks. Some lost their jobs without warning. Some lost their homes overnight. Others got caught in sudden war and conflict. This isn't about blame. No OFW chose these hardships on purpose. Every single one is someone's parent, child, or spouse. So before we start, ask yourself something. Do you know someone working abroad you'd want to check in on today? Stay with us. We're counting down 10 countries where Filipino workers face the highest risk right now. This risk means ending up homeless or stranded abroad. More importantly, we'll show you where families can turn for real help. Number 10, Bahrain. Number 10 is Bahrain. Bahrain is a small country in the Middle East. This year, war in the region shook everyone's sense of safety. Filipino workers in Bahrain suddenly found their flights canceled. Some had no shelter while they waited to go home. Bahrain saw hundreds of OFWs request emergency repatriation in 2026. Repatriation simply means being brought home safely by the government. This happened because of sudden conflict, not because of anything workers did. Many were caregivers and hotel staff, far from family, with no warning. If you have a loved one in Bahrain, save the OWWA hotline today. OWWA stands for the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration. It's the Philippine office that helps distressed workers abroad. Your relative in Bahrain can also register with the Philippine Embassy there. That way, if something happens, the government already knows where to find them. A 5-minute registration in Bahrain could matter more than you think. Number 9, Qatar. Number 9 is Qatar. Qatar hosts thousands of Filipino workers, many in hotels and construction. In 2026, regional conflict caused sudden flight cancellations across Qatar. Some Filipino workers found themselves stranded at the airport with nowhere to go. Others waited anxiously in Qatar, unsure if it was safe to stay. This wasn't their fault. It happened because of war, not poor choices. Families back home often go days without hearing any updates. That silence can feel frightening for everyone involved. If your loved one works in Qatar, ask them to register with the MWO. MWO means Migrant Workers Office, based inside the Philippine Embassy. It handles emergencies, lost documents, and repatriation requests for OFWs. In Qatar, this office works closely with OWWA back home. Encourage your family member to keep passport and contract copies safe. A simple phone check-in with someone in Qatar can bring real peace of mind. Number 8, Lebanon. Number 8 is Lebanon. Lebanon has been at the center of Middle East tensions in 2026. Filipino seafarers were trapped there when their ship got detained. Some spent months stranded in Lebanon, far from home and worried. This happened because of war, not because they made mistakes. Imagine waiting months, unsure if you'll ever get home again. That's the reality some Filipino workers faced in Lebanon this year. Thankfully, the Philippine government kept working to bring them home safely. The Department of Migrant Workers, called DMW, coordinated their return home. DMW is the main government office in charge of all OFWs. They worked with OWWA and the embassy in Lebanon on flights. If you know an OFW working in Lebanon, especially at sea, ask a question. Do they have an emergency plan in place? Seafarers often have less contact with embassies than other workers do. A simple message asking, "Are you safe today?" can matter deeply. Number 7, Israel. Number 7 is Israel. Many Filipino caregivers have worked in Israel for years, some for decades. In 2026, war between Israel and its neighbors put these workers in danger. Sadly, one Filipino caregiver lost her life in an attack this year. This tragedy showed how real the danger became in Israel. Many others in Israel were evacuated, some routed through neighboring countries like Egypt. This wasn't a risk they signed up for when they left home. It happened because of conflict far beyond their control. Families in the Philippines often felt helpless, watching the news from afar. If your loved one works in Israel, ask about their evacuation plan today. The Philippine Embassy keeps a registry of Filipinos living in Israel. Registering means the government can locate and help them faster. OWWA also offers counseling for workers who survive traumatic events abroad. A calm, loving phone call to Israel can mean everything right now. Number 6, Kuwait. Number 6 is Kuwait. Kuwait has long been a top destination for Filipino domestic workers. But some workers in Kuwait face abusive employers and unsafe conditions. When workers flee those homes, they can lose their legal status. In Kuwait, this is called becoming undocumented, not illegal. It happens to people escaping harm, not people breaking rules on purpose. Without papers, some Filipinos in Kuwait have nowhere safe to sleep. Sadly, this can leave them vulnerable to further exploitation while stranded there. The Philippine government has opened emergency shelters for these cases in Kuwait. If your relative works as a helper in Kuwait, stay in close contact. Ask them to memorize the Philippine Embassy's phone number in Kuwait. Encourage them to reach out the moment a situation feels unsafe. OWWA can arrange shelter, legal help, and a flight home. No one should ever feel embarrassed about asking for that help. Number 5. United Arab Emirates. Number 5 is the United Arab Emirates, often shortened to the United Arab Emirates. Cities like Dubai attract many Filipinos hoping for better opportunities abroad. Sadly, some arrive on tourist visas, planning to find work later. This is risky because their contracts can later be replaced unfairly. In the United Arab Emirates, this is called contract substitution, and it's illegal. Victims often don't realize what happened until it's already too late. By then, some workers in the United Arab Emirates have no valid documents left. This can leave them without income, shelter, or protection from abuse. The Philippine consulate in Dubai receives requests for help every single week. If your family member is heading to the United Arab Emirates, insist on a verified contract. Verify it directly with the Department of Migrant Workers before departure. In the United Arab Emirates, always confirm the employer through the Philippine Embassy first. A little caution before leaving home can prevent months of hardship later. Number 4, Hong Kong. Number 4 is Hong Kong. Hong Kong is home to hundreds of thousands of Filipino domestic workers. Most live with their employers, with very little space of their own. When workers are suddenly dismissed, they can become homeless overnight in Hong Kong. This isn't their fault. Job loss can come from illness, disputes, or unfair treatment. Some Filipino workers in Hong Kong have even slept outdoors while waiting for help. Thankfully, Hong Kong has shelters built specifically for displaced domestic workers. Bethune House is one shelter that's helped many Filipino women in Hong Kong. It offers a safe bed while workers sort out legal or job troubles. If your loved one works in Hong Kong, save the Mission for Migrant Workers number. This group offers legal support and emergency shelter referrals in Hong Kong. Also remind them the Philippine consulate is always a safe first call. No worker in Hong Kong should ever feel truly alone. Number 3, Italy. Number 3 is Italy. Many Filipinos in Italy work as caregivers for elderly families. It's difficult, tiring work, often done for many years straight. Some Filipinos in Italy arrived on tourist visas and stayed to find jobs. Over time, without proper papers, they became undocumented workers in Italy. This often happens slowly, not through any single bad decision. Undocumented workers in Italy can't easily access healthcare or legal protection. Some elderly Filipino caregivers in Italy are still working without contracts today. That leaves them without pension, insurance, or any safety net later in life. Italy has occasionally offered amnesty programs to help regularize undocumented workers. If your family member works in Italy, ask about their visa status honestly. Reach out to the Philippine Embassy in Rome for regularization guidance. OWWA membership, even from abroad, provides insurance and reintegration support back home. It's never too late to ask Italy's Filipino community groups for help. Number 2, Saudi Arabia. Number 2 is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia hosts one of the largest Filipino workforces in the world. Most OFWs there work safely, but some face serious problems. Some employers in Saudi Arabia refuse to return workers' passports or wages. Without a passport, a worker in Saudi Arabia legally cannot leave the country. Some workers have waited over a year, stranded without income in Saudi Arabia. This happens because of unfair employers, not because workers did anything wrong. During that wait, some end up sleeping wherever they can find shelter. The Migrant Workers Office in Riyadh handles these cases every day. MWO staff can help negotiate passport return and arrange emergency flights home. If your loved one works in Saudi Arabia, ask if their passport is with them. If not, that's a warning sign worth reporting to MWO immediately. Saudi Arabia's government has also increased protections through recent labor agreements. Awareness today can prevent a family's worst fear tomorrow. Number 1. Malaysia. Number 1 is Malaysia, specifically the state of Sabah. For decades, Filipino families from Mindanao have crossed to Sabah for work. Many entered without proper documents, especially from Tawi-Tawi and Sulu. Over the years, hundreds of thousands of Filipinos in Sabah became undocumented residents. This wasn't about breaking rules on purpose. It was about survival and family history. Every year, Malaysia sends hundreds of undocumented Filipinos home from Sabah. In recent years alone, thousands were sent back through Zamboanga City's port. Many arrive with nothing, needing shelter, food, and basic support right away. The Department of Social Welfare and Development, called DSWD, meets them at the dock. DSWD provides temporary housing and help getting home to their provinces. If your family has ties to Sabah, encourage proper documentation before traveling there. The Philippine Embassy in Kuala Lumpur can guide families through legal work options. Malaysia remains a lifeline for many families, but safety starts with proper papers. A little preparation today can turn survival into real opportunity. These 10 stories remind us of something simple. Every OFW is someone's family, working hard out of love. A quick phone call today could catch a problem early. It could also simply say, "We love you, and we're thinking of you." At Discovering the Earth, we believe every Filipino family deserves this kind of care. If this video helped you, please send it to your family group chats. It might help a relative who's afraid to ask for help. Share it so more families know the warning signs before it's too late. Together, we can help keep our modern-day heroes safe and supported. Thank you for watching, and God bless our OFWs everywhere.